big segments, ideal for salad. Nah.
Welcome back to Baldor's News from the Farm. I'm Patrick Ahern. Over on the West Coast, the weather is finally working in our favor. The likes of cauliflower and broccoli are finally becoming affordable. However, it will take another week or two to get fully out of the mire that we were left with. Down in Florida, the weather's been quite bad. A lot of rain, heavy storms, tomatoes are getting damaged, and radishes also, and the celery crop very, very slow to come on. And in the Pacific Northwest, onions are going to be a trouble this year. They're having the worst year in a century. But it's not all bad. Check with your sales rep at Baldor or check on our website. There's plenty of alternatives to use. We've got what you need. We've talked a lot over the last couple of weeks about some trouble in the lettuces. Romaine is still experiencing a little tip burn, even though it is improving time after time, and they are peeling the leaves, leaving them in the field, so the weights are a little bit off. Celery, while the quality is really good, is just extremely short right now. Florida has had the worst celery season for a long time, and the West Coast just can't catch up. And these are the tomatoes we were talking about. They're not the nicest tomatoes you've ever seen, but they're probably the best you're going to get this right now, unless you go for the 15-pound beefsteak out of the hot houses in Mexico, or the tomato on the vine as an alternative if you need something really, really red.
Some good news, we've got some wonderful citrus in. First up from Florida, the Indian River area produces this in the late winter. It only lasts for about 3 or 4 weeks. It's a cross between a grapefruit and a tangerine. It's called a honey bell. Really, really juicy, very, very sweet, and very, very few seeds.
Right in the front here we have the Sumo tangerine. In Japan they were called the Decopan, which is where it originally came from, now grown in California and promoted in great part to the likes of David Karp, who's an authority on citrus. He, in his article, wrote they have a gossamer thin membrane, and they do. Very, very few seeds, super sweet, segments are very big, ideal for a salad, and also good in desserts. Right here we've got some beautiful sunchokes imported from France. There's nothing bad you can say about these things. You peel them, you slice them, you can roast them in the oven, they turn creamy, creamy, melt in your mouth, delicious. Saute them, making a wonderful puree. Inside you can see, you could eat them raw even. Inside you can see it's like a great texture, like a water chestnut. Has a mild flavor like an artichoke. It's related to the sunflower. There's nothing bad going on in these babies. And right here from B&W Watercress, absolutely delicious. Not like the watercress you normally see piled on your steak. This is tender, almost like a salad. It's got no stem, but it still has that extra spicy watercress bite.
While we love shopping in the USA and also local, we do have to go offshore sometimes, especially when the quality is a little bit compromised here. Right now we're getting leeks out of Belgium that are absolutely perfect. Out of Costa Rica we're getting the first of their melons. From Holland we're getting eggplant. The world is getting smaller every day, and Baldor is making it smaller still. Thank you for joining us at Baldor's News from the Farm. We hope to see you again next week. News from the Farm. Ba, ba, ba.
You're ready to rock.
Well, I didn't cut them this time. I clean them.
You're ready to rock.
Yeah.